Hey, Steph here, YogiOnline. Going to jump on quickly to share a spinal flexibility series. It's not long and it just opens the back and it loosens everything, preventing stiffness. My teacher, or the teacher who brought these teachings to the West, Yogi Bhajan, he said that age was measured by the flexibility of the spine. So keeping the spine loose is really important. So if you want to join in, gather what you need. And I'm going to share just a few exercises to loosen the spine. You can sit in a chair as well. Just make sure that your legs are even, your weight is evenly balanced on that chair, so you're not sort of leaning or crossing your legs. So yeah, it's soon to be 2020, and I'm going to start doing these on a daily basis myself. I think these are they're used a lot in warm-ups in Kundalini Yoga. They're quite unrecognized for their incredibly powerful properties. So let's loosen up that spine and begin to breathe deep. Actually, this is my first practice today, so yeah, let's do it together. So we're just going to begin seated in cross-legged seated position. So excuse me, doggo. Doggo gets quite comfortable here, little schnutz. Alright, so we're just going to begin, and we're going to have our hands on our ankles. So our legs are not crossed, so we try to get them parallel. You can always use a cushion under the knees, or you can sit with your legs open, like wide, man-spreading kind of thing in a chair, if you want to use a chair, if it's tricky on the floor. So support the most comfortable position, put your hands onto your ankles and begin to flex the spine. So I'm going to set my timer. I'll try to have equal amounts of time on each part of the spine. Hands on the ankles, and you're going to inhale forward and drop the shoulders down and back, lift the chin slightly off the horizon. Inhale, and you're going to exhale, drop the chin towards the chest and curl the spine the other way. Inhale as you open the front, and exhale back. So remember, when we inhale, we're really bringing the breath in and opening the belly. Keep going. And as we exhale, we're contracting that navel. So that's the flow of breath. Inhale, open the belly, open the front of the body, lift the chin slightly above the horizon. Exhale, curling in, drop the chin towards the chest, not touching, exhaling, concave. So keep going with as much depth of breath as you can manage, with a really nice strong and deep breath. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep breathing deep. So you might go slower than me, just so you can really catch your breath. Sometimes I feel like I've been breathing very shallowly. We've just had Christmas here. Christmas is not necessarily an easy time for many people, including myself. So keep going, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Going to do 2 minutes. We've got 20 more seconds. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep with the breath. Keep conscious with the breath. It always wants to become automatic. We're going to intervene with conscious awareness. So when you know what you're doing, I invite you always to close the eyes so you can really experience your experience. And when you next reach and inhale to the center. Take a big, long, deep breath in. Hold it. Squeeze the navel point in towards the spine. Give a little squeeze in the perineum. This is your root lock. You're just squeezing and holding those 3 lower centers. You know the cautions. If you're menstruating, pregnant, you've got a hernia, just leave the lock out. You don't need to pull it. And release the breath. Beautiful. So we're just going to shift the position of the hands for the next 2 minutes. We're going to have them on the knees. This is going to open the upper part of the chest now. So we're really going for that heart center. So when you're ready, again, we're going to inhale forward. and exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Now remember to keep those shoulders really rolled down and back. Remember to keep conscious with the breath and close your eyes when you know what you're doing. So we're really going for a full and complete breath where we just moved slightly up on the spine, the focus being this heart center area, the shoulders. Inhale forward, exhale back. Remember, as you inhale, your belly button opens even more, and as you exhale, it contracts. Keep going. So we're really keeping with that conscious yogic breath. We don't inhale and pull the belly button in. That's a very common mistake. But no, we inhale, belly button forward. Exhale back. Keep going. Deepen the breath. Close your eyes to deepen the experience. And deepen the range of movement. Just go a little bit more. Now it's really important to not overextend when we practice yoga. It's about opening the energy channels and getting ease. Ease in the whole process. I think that's called Stiram Sukham or something. My memory eludes me, but it's about getting ease in the posture. Not about forcing anything. Inhale forward, exhale back. So if that looks slower for you, if it looks like it's in a chair, if you've got lots of cushions on your knee, keep going. Doesn't matter. Stira Sukham, I think it is. Inhale forward, exhale back. Last few, nearly there. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale, open the belly, exhale, contract the belly, and when you next come to the inhale, we're going to inhale to the center. We're going to hold that breath. We're going to drop the chin a little bit more towards the chest, raising the chest towards the chin, pulling in the navel, squeezing in the perineum, in and up. Root lock. And release the breath. Well done. Very nice. So we're going to move up now. We're going to move to sitting on our knees. So if you're in a chair, you're just going to sit with the legs together as opposed to open when you are modifying the easy pose. So now we move the legs together. If you're sitting on the floor, you can always use a cushion under the bum. You can even straddle a cushion. If you're not using a cushion at all, you can just sit on your heels, connect your heels to your sitting bones. We're going to have the hands on the lap, on the thighs, and we're going to just repeat that long, deep yogic breath with the spinal flex. Opening the channels of the spine, both physically and the energetic centers, the energy centers known as the chakras are dotted up and down the spine. Nerve plexi, they correspond with glandular centers. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep the shoulders, you don't want to bunch the shoulders like that. You just want to keep them down. Inhale forward, exhale back. Remember your inhale pattern with the belly, opening the belly button to bring the breath in, contracting it in towards the spine to release the breath. Oh, I'm getting mixed up with my breath now because I'm talking, so just close your eyes, experience your experience. I suffer from a condition called spina bifida occulta and scoliosis. So I get much stiffness in my back, and I find all I need is 20 minutes of these exercises. Inhale forward, exhale back, keep conscious with the breath. Yeah, all I need is just 20 minutes of these in the morning, and in fact, I'm pairing my morning practice right back to a 20-minute spinal flexibility series like this. Inhale forward, exhale back, deepen the breath, deepen the dynamic of the movement, Just take it up for the last 10 seconds. Really going for a nice opening. And you're keeping your chin again just somewhat level with the ground, just bobbing up slightly down. You're not moving the head overly. And when you next come to an inhale, inhale the spine neutral to center, drop the chin towards the chest, raise the chest towards the chin. Holding the breath, keeping the shoulders relaxed, pulling in the belly button, squeezing in the root lock. Holding and squeezing. Never forcing, never overextending. When you need to release the breath, just release the breath. Let it go. Well done. So just take a moment or two to feel the effects of these simple exercises. We're going to do 2 more, and then that will be the whole spine opened up. You'll be ready to meditate. You'll be ready for the beginning of the day. You'll be ready to go to bed maybe. You can be ready to work out. It's just a beautiful loosening warm-up. Okay, so now we're just going to do some deep long breaths. We're going to roll the shoulders forward and up on the inhale, shoulders to the ears, keep the neck relaxed, and exhale, rolling them down and back. And then inhale, forward and up, keep that neck loose. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. So keep going with that. A really steady rotation of the shoulders. Inhaling, rolling the shoulders forward and up. Closing the eyes when you know what you're doing, so you can really get your experience. Kundalini Yoga is about so much more than just stretches and movements. It's about where we direct our awareness. It's all about the devotional aspects of yoga. It's such a comprehensive practice. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Beautiful big circles. Keep that neck relaxed, face relaxed, eyes closed. And then we're just going to swap directions in your own pace and time. Inhale, rolling up and back. Exhale, rolling down and forward. Inhale, up and back, down and forward. Christmas is a very challenging time of the year, really, and I've fallen a bit out of my regular routine, and my morning practice has felt challenging. I've been sleeping loads. It's emotionally quite a draining time. So just take care. If you need to take care of yourself, and if you're watching this and it's not the holidays, you can still take care of yourself. Life in 2020, it's not easy. Not always easy anyway. 50% of the time is pretty rubbish. And when you next come to your inhale, take your shoulders in a straight line up to your ears, keep your neck relaxed, and again apply your root lock, squeeze in the navel, squeeze the root, the perineum in and up. And exhale, just drop the shoulders down. And you'll definitely be feeling the movement of energy up the spine, your shushumna, your eye. Even if it's crooked like mine, we're still standing and determined to be for the next 50 years. Okay, hands on the shoulders. And we're going to do a twist to the left as you inhale, and then a twist to the right as you exhale. Inhale left, exhale right. So find your own rhythm. It might be really slow for you, or it might be fast like I began it. Just use your own rhythm, your own pace. Close your eyes and go inside for this one. This is a real unlocker, this one. Keep the back of the neck long, so your spine is always elevating. You're always elevating your rib cage up. Everything's light. The breath comes in with the belly, opening the belly to bring the breath in, contracting the belly to push the breath out. Keep conscious with the breath. Remember, the breath always wants to go automatic. We're intervening and bringing consciousness and awareness. That's 90% of the work. 45 more seconds to go. Feel this at the bottom of the spine as you lift out, as you keep your elbows elevated. It really pulls you open and gives a nice twist. Twisting is also really good for the digestion. We've had Christmas here, and I've very much been enjoying eating lots of food. Mind you, that's the case most of the time, has to be said. I do like my food. And when you next come to inhale, inhale to the center. Hold the breath. Drop the chin, raise the chest. Pull in the navel. Squeeze in your perineum. Squeeze and hold. Relax and expand. And now you're invited to just take a few moments. You can stretch your legs out if it's time for them to come out from whichever position they're in. Doggo, give the dog a cuddle, meditate, do a workout. But first, just enjoy the space. So, that's given me some space. I'm wishing you a super new year if you're watching this the end of 2019 when I'm filming it. And whatever you're doing next, enjoy. I'm sending you lots of love. My name is Steph. I'm YogiOnline. Find me at YogiOnline.co.uk. Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram at YogiOnline108. Same on Facebook. It'd be really nice to connect with you. I'm just putting together some delicious packages to set people up with their own personal practice, bespoke and tailored for you. One of the most amazing things I ever did 5 years ago was to bring in a daily practice, and it's pretty much been consistent since then. I fall off the wagon every so often for one day or even 2 days, but pretty much I have a daily practice. So it's something I think it's just incredible to have for so many reasons. It's a real anchor, a daily practice. I'm going to be coaching people into their own practice. So anyway, getting tongue-tied. I don't sell myself very well. It's not so easy for me. But yeah, keep an eye out on my website, and I hope you enjoyed that. Take care.